This meeting is being recorded. Let's just start thinking about how it is we're getting up from the floor. ¿Cómo vamos a subir desde el piso? So if you can push down with the feet and feel the body just rise up because we're pushing down. And then that does a couple of things. It allows us to keep some flexibility in our joints and build strength in the glutes and hamstrings as we're lifting and lowering. Let me make a little adjustment here. Okay, y vamos a empezar. So start with that. Let's start just thinking about where it is we're making connection into the floor, and you can maybe slowly lift and lower, toe ball heel, heel ball toe, toe ball heel, and just feel the weight shift side to side. Good. And then from here, let's go ahead and anchor your 2 feet. And then I want you a few times to just take your tailbone and draw a few circles. So you feel all that weight shifting, 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 a little stretch in your hips. Good. And then from there, I want you to start bringing your tailbone back and bring it up. So the tailbone reaches back, and then the tailbone's going to reach down as the torso comes up. So we're just focusing a few moments here on the bottom body. Good. And then from here, I want you to start making a little undulation with your pelvis. So you take it back and then you scoop under and then lift. So the spine is actually able to undulate while you're lifting. And that might feel like a deeper engagement through the abdominals, which is nice. Good. So sort of warming up, loosening up. Good. And then from here, I just want you to hold down low, and you can reach the arms out and then just shift the weight into one foot, into the other, and really feel the weight land in the foot. Good. You could lift the opposite heel if you like. Good. Just feeling that connection into the glutes and hamstrings, and also actively reaching out to the top of the head. So I've got a micro bend in my knees, and I'm coming forward just a hair. Good. So then from here, vamos a empujar el piso otra vez. And then it's like you're scooping, reaching up. Good. Pulling something from down low and reaching up. Good. And take that just a couple more times. Down and up. Good. And as you come up, the palms can face up and the palms can face down as you lower. Good. So again, we get a big sweep. And we're working that shoulder rotation. So now exhale, let the palms face down as you lower. Palms come wide and down. And you're just feeling, again, the torso tracking, lengthening, lifting over those sturdy legs. Let's go ahead, pause on top, stretch and reach one arm overhead. Inhale, move through the center, stretch and reach, opposite arm overhead. So you'll inhale and exhale, reach. You could even take opposite hand to hip. Good. So mano a la cadera opuesta. And then that's going to let you feel a long stretch in the side. Good. So now I want you to create a little bend as you reach over. Good. So again, tailbone moves back and bring in the feet. And you're finding a long reach. Good. From here, let's pause with the right arm overhead. Sweep the 2 arms out and then come up on the other side. So sweep the arms around, and again, really feel the spine stay long, the tailbone go back, and then that rotation and extension through the rib cage. Good. All the way around. Again, never losing connection to your feet. All the way around. Good. So then from here, you take 2 arms up, move my heels slightly in under my sits bones, and take opposite elbow to thigh. This time you might let the heels reach up as the arms come up, and then we'll lower down. So again, we're going to push into the feet and exhale, lower. Push through the balls of the feet to lift. Exhale, rotate to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, giramos el torso lado y lado mientras estamos moviendo los muslos atrás. Good. Exhale. Pull up and take it down low. Inhaling up and exhale. So I want to just pause for a moment on this right side. Put your two hands on the thigh and then lift your left heel ball toe without a big shift in your weight. So you'll just hold 10, 9, really strengthening that side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're not applying pressure with our hands. Just putting your hands there can kind of help you ground the movement, feel the tactile work of the muscle. So if you put one hand on the front of the thigh, the other on the back, and then lift the heel ball toe, feel that stabilizing. 10, 9, and there's a lot of work happening here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's set it down. Take your two arms up, and now this time push with the right foot in and lift the left leg up. Rib cage pulls down as you lift. If you lose the balance, just set the foot. Good. Vamos a poner el piso otra vez, or el pie en el piso otra vez. Good. Con los brazos arriba y ahora subiendo. Good. And you can exhale, feel again the biceps as you lower. So really connecting the muscles in your arms mientras estamos subiendo y bajando. Good. From here, hold the arms and then just extend. This is my right leg. I'm going to extend out 5, 4. Push into your talón izquierdo, your left heel. 2 and 1. Set it down. Take the arms arriba, arriba. And then vamos a pull the arms down. Alar los brazos abajo. And now your left knee. Extend and bend. Doblamos, extendemos. Good. La rodilla izquierda. Good. Excellent. So now set all of that down. And then I want you to lightly kind of walk into the feet. So it's a toe ball, heel, toe ball, heel. You're going to micro bend, a little mini prance. Good. And bringing that energy into the feet. So now just step it a little bit wide. And inhale, take your two arms all the way up. And then let's take opposite hand hacia tu tobillo. So you're taking opposite hand to ankle. Once again, feel the extension of the spine as the arm reaches back. Mientras estamos girando por los abdominales, you're twisting right at the rib cage. Good. Y arriba, y abajo, y arriba, y abajo, y arriba, y abajo. Good. Y arriba, y abajo. Let's try that one more time. Good. And then from here, let's pause. So your arms are up. And then once again, through your torso. El torso. Vamos a hacer circulitos. Try 3 one direction. 3 in the opposite. Otra dirección. Good. And then if you want, try a figure 8. And figure 8 the other way. Good. And then from here, let's take thighs back, arms out. Muslos atrás y arriba. Muslos atrás. Otra vez arriba. Good. Muslos atrás y arriba. Muslos atrás. Let's pause. Hands to the thighs and then extend. Take your torácica arriba. Take the thoracic spine up and exhale under. Thoracic spine up. La columna torácica adentro. So really I said it's really your sternum up and the thoracic spine moving in. And exhale over. Arriba. Y afuera. Really feel that tuck in. Inhale, coming up. And exhale. Good. Inhale, come up one more time. Right arm out. And just leave that left arm right where it is. And we'll pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now change the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 arms wide. Pull the weight into each foot. So you're just gonna, again, inner thigh, outer hip, connect, find balance. You can extend through the elbows as you find the weight on one foot. Again, encontrando los músculos en los brazos. Good. Push and extend. Empujamos, extendemos. Good. I'm feeling that weight ground through the floor. Super, super bien. Good. See if you can hold on one side. Lift and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Like a mini Ardha Chandrasana. 2, 1. Bend slow. Exhale. Otro lado. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set the foot down. Take your 2 heels in. Take a second. Press the palm of your left hand into your right fingers. And then while you do this, just tap the right heel. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switching hands and now tap the left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your palms, press them into one another. Lift your 2 heels down and up. 10 and 9 and 8. So you're getting that stretch in your wrists. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So push down, arms up. Now push the palms in. Press down. Good. So now the tailbone, instead, I'm moving just a little bit wider through my feet. Instead of the tailbone going back, the tailbone's going down. El coxis se va abajo. Good. Now we reverse with the arms. Subiendo, bajando, subiendo, bajando, subiendo, bajando. Good. All right. So now from here, just take a little pause, open and reach your costillas, lado y lado. So you're reaching your ribs, push out as we have through that top arm, empujando, subiendo, empujando, subiendo, empujando. Good. So you get a long stretch, a big push. Good. Each side. Beautiful. So now we're going to go back to that same movement, but I want you to raise your right heel. Keep the pelvis balanced. Arriba y abajo. Then we're going to change the direction. 3 and 2 and 1. Muy bien. Let's change sides. So the left heel down and up. 3 and 2 and 1. Other way. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. 2 arms. We're going to do, dos talones, 2 heels. So come down and up. 3 and 2 and 1. Other way. 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Take your 2 heels down and then just shift your weight. Lado y lado por los muslos. You're taking the weight there through your thighs. Good. And pause. So from here, let's girar. You're going to turn your weight towards your right foot and we're going to rock forward and back. Adelante, atrás, adelante, atrás. Your back toes, your left toes are turning out just a little bit. Front toes face forward, hips face the short edge of the mat. So here we go. Adelante, atrás, adelante, atrás, adelante, atrás, adelante, atrás, adelante. And in the privacy, la privacidad de tu propia casa, tú puedes practicar tu español. So you can practice your Spanish in the privacy of your own home. Adelante, atrás, adelante, atrás. Good. Hold the weight in your front foot. Manos aquí en la cadera, hands to the hip, and then we're going to turn the back toes over. Exhale, doblamos, estiramos. So let's go 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale, reach that foot all the way back and pivot in the feet. And we're going to take that same movement here. Adelante, atrás, adelante, atrás, adelante, atrás, adelante, atrás. Good. Feeling the connection into the belly. Adelante, atrás, adelante, atrás, adelante, atrás, adelante, atrás. Muy bien. So now set the left foot down. Take your 2 hands aquí to your cadera. And then pull the weight into that front foot. Doblamos. Estiramos. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, y 1. Good. Setting that foot down. Now you can just pause here at the top of the mat. And then we're going to go straight back. So reach the hips back. Exhale, come tall. Reach the hips back. Exhale, tall. So you're almost, it's like say yes with your brazos aquí en tu lado. So atrás, arriba, atrás, arriba, atrás, arriba, atrás, arriba. One more time, atrás. Good. Manos aquí en tus muslos otra vez. And then you again, cat-cow. So lift up and then arch your spine. Arriba y abajo. Arriba y abajo. Arriba. Hold the arriba. Take the hands off of your thighs and then let's circle the arms. 3, 2, 1. Circling the arms with a columna larga. Circling the other way. 3, 2, 1. And then bending at the knees. Hands here to the floor. Lift the sternum up and out. Reach the right leg back. Good. Long spine. Reach the left leg back. Long spine. 2 knees in. Let's fold at the elbows and we'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, curl the 10 toes underneath you. Reach back to the heels. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Keep that reach of the heels back. And now the right leg's gonna lift. Doblamos la rodilla, bend the knee, lift, take that heel to the sky. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Now we put the foot detrás de la mano. You put the foot behind the hand, turn the back toes out, and then push, push, push through the feet to come up. So get your meñiques, your pulgares, los dedos juntos, pull the palms together, palmas juntas, your gaze up, relajando el cuello. Good. And then from here, palms in front of the heart, take opposite elbow, codo opuesto hacia tu muslo. Drop the hips down, reach your head up. So a lot of energy, energía. Good. So now I'm going to take this hand, mi mano, hacia mi tobillo, and then stretch. Vamos a estirar atrás, atrás, atrás. Brazo en el aire. Good. Back thigh lifts, lifts. Muy bien. Exhale now, 2 hands to that front foot. And then let's just turn and take a Padottanasana. So you're turning away from the screen. And then jugamos peekaboo. We'll play peekaboo debajo. Las piernas under your legs. And then giramos hacia la pierna izquierda. So you're turning towards the left leg and step the right foot in. Push, empujamos por los piecitos. Push to the feet. Y aquí estamos arriba. So now let's try all that again, otro lado. So, muslos atrás, brazos abrazando las costillas. You're really hugging the arm bones in and feeling the chest pump, lift up. Good, as you move back. So this is a great way to just move the blood. 2 and 1. So now let's pause. Manos aquí en tus muslos. Y estiramos arriba y abajo, arriba y abajo. Good, so feel that line. Feel your whole spine through this movement. Afuera y debajo de ti. Good, so now pause with the spine in extension. I want you to take just a few little circles. So you feel long spine, supported, belly deep, and then algunos circulitos. Good. And then from here, vamos a poner las manos aquí en el piso. So you'll place the hands on the floor. Step la pierna izquierda atrás. También la pierna derecha. And you'll let the knees come down. Let's go down and up 5. Down and up 4. Down and up 3. Down and up 2. Abajo y arriba 1. Good. Reach your knees up. Heels back. 5 y 4. 3. dos, uno. Good. Con la pelvis en el aire, so now you'll take your tailbone. Let the tailbone be the highest part. La parte más alta is tu coccyx. Y ahora doblamos la rodilla. So you're going to bend your left knee and then send that heel to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then reach your hips. Alcanzamos la cadera atrás. And you'll place your left foot detrás de la mano izquierda. So now turn your back toes out. Empujamos por los pies. You push through the feet to rise up. Dedos juntos. Good. And don't let that back arch fall. So you reach into the heel, lift up through the thigh. And from there, estiramos. Muy bien, muy bien. And then desde aquí, I'm going to take my codo hacia el muslo. Take the elbow towards the thigh. A big reach, and try not to fall towards the pose, but continue to lengthen. Afuera, afuera. Now you can take your mano hacia el tobillo, so that opposite hand. Y estiramos afuera. Top arm up, 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 up. Lift through the thigh. Respira, respira, respira. Should feel like some real work to keep all those engagements funcionando. Muy bien. That hand moves in. And then giramos otro lado. You're going to turn back through a little Padottanasana. Shaking the hand. Vamos a sacudir la cabeza. Good. And then from here, just push up through the feet. And we'll step it to the step to turn it around. Good. So take a second. Vamos a circular las muñecas. So everybody circle your wrists. Y haciendo circulitos otra dirección. Good. And then we're going to inhale, take your arms all the way up, take las manos detrás de la cabeza. So you're going to continue to open your chest. Good. And then let's just do a couple little poses for balance. So pushing the right heel, pushing the right foot into the floor, lift the left leg. Good. And you can just stay here for a moment. Or quizás vamos a extender. So you'll extend the femur bone, not the pelvis forward. From there, 2 arms in the air. 5 breaths. Reaching through the heel. 2 and 1. Doblamos. So bending the knee, taking that back down. Once again, arms up. So you release, open the chest. And then pushing that weight into the left foot. Feeling the arch of the foot rising up. Good. So then from here, if you'd like, extend the knee joint, not the pelvis. Brazos en el aire. 5, 4, 3, 2, y 1. Good. Bending the knee and bringing that all the way back down. So now let's try. I'm going to pick up my left foot again, turn the toes out, and slide the hand down the foot, place the foot at the thigh. Pie en tu muslo. Good. And then from here, brazos puede ir arriba. Y ahora afuera. Y ahora arriba otra vez. Good. Y ahora abajo. Good. Vamos a bajar. And from here, vamos a intentar el otro lado. So I'm going to lift my right heel, talón. Abrimos el muslo. Mano aquí hacia el tobillo. Good. Empujando abajo. Inhale up. Exhale afuera. Inspirando. Y expirando. Muy bien. Let's lower that right back down. Good. So now I'm going to turn. This is my right side facing in. I'm going to step into my right foot forward. And then lift the back toes. I'm going to turn them over and really just for a moment stretch the top of the foot while your 2 hip bones face adelante. Good. And then from here, doblamos la rodilla. You'll bend the knee. Exhale, opposite arm comes up. Couple big breaths. Just finding your balance. 2 y 1. Good. 2 arms up. Releasing the leg. Exhale, take your right toes back. And again, stretch for a moment the top of the foot. Y desde aquí, subiendo, you lift. Opposite arm stretches out. Breathe. 2 brazos en el aire. Good. And then we'll step it to the top of the mat. So now we're going to go and do an external rotation sequence. So brazos en el aire, arms up, tailbone down, belly strong. Y vamos a bajar. You'll lower down, manos aquí en el piso, right foot back, left foot back. And from here, you could take a vinyasa if you wanted, or just hold a plank. Inhale, coming up, and exhale up. This time the left leg's gonna lift in the air. Doblamos la rodilla, and then you're gonna open, open, open. Now it might feel okay to you to take that foot and come down and open, or maybe not, como tú quieras. So then I'm gonna turn that around, place my left foot, mi pie izquierdo, detrás de mi mano izquierda, and then I'll come all the way into a warrior two. So the pelvis descends, la pelvis abajo, el muslo abriendo, the thigh opens, pelvis goes straight down. So now we can stretch, reach away, hacia la rodilla doblada, y ahora arriba. And now vamos a estirar sobre la pierna. Good. Y ahora arriba otra vez. Now this hand comes to the inner thigh. Y vamos a estirar. Utita. Can even move that back foot out a little bit. Muy bien. Desde aquí vamos a estirar arriba. So now you're going to lengthen your left leg. And then brazos en el aire, trikonasana. Good. Top hand back to the hip. Vamos a doblar la rodilla atrás. Bend the knee, walk your left hand up. One foot, la mano izquierda afuera. And then top arm up. And vamos a respirar aquí. So just be with your left foot, el pie izquierdo. Estirando los dedos. Pulling the weight from the heel through the arch. Muy bien. And then if you like, you set that foot down. Good. You could bind the pose. Step weight into the right foot. Subir si quieres. Stretch the left leg si quieres. Bajando, ya está. Good. Okay, so stretch, stretch. Roll through the shoulders, como tú quieras. Y vamos a intentarlo otro lado. So we'll try it on the other side. So just taking your weight to the other side of the mat. Muy bien. This is my lado izquierdo. This is my left side. So we'll inhale, brazos en el aire. Take the arms up. Tailbone down, front rib cage in. So it's like you make a plank and you're standing. And desde aquí vamos a bajar. You're going to lower down. Vamos a colocar las manos en el piso, so placing the hands on the floor, y estirando atrás, stretching your right leg, your left leg back, staying in a plank, or if you want, take a little vinyasita, empujando por el piso, you push through the floor, through the feet to lift up. No one obviously has to do that if it doesn't feel good. Now the right leg en el aire, and really focus on stretching your left calf. So you do that by not letting the hips fall to either side, and reaching the heel away from the toes as the opposite leg lifts in the air. Good. Vamos a doblar las rodillas. You can bend the knee. And then if it feels nice, open the hip so the leg comes back. Or also, if it feels nice, you can set that foot on the outside of the opposite leg and stretch over. Desde aquí, I just retrace my steps, bring that leg in the air. Y vamos a poner el pie detrás de la mano. So you place the foot behind the hand. Y vamos a subir otra vez. We'll lift up. Again, circulando los deditos si quieres. And from here, I'm going to stretch, reach over. And exhale, come up. Codo hacia mi muslo. So taking the elbow to the thigh. Y arriba otra vez. Good. So now I'm just going to let this hand move down, down, down. Top arm over my ear. Utthita hasta Parsvottanasana, big stretch. Super bien. Y ahora, take your hand to the hip. Vamos a estirar the rodilla derecha. So extend, stretch your right knee. Beautiful, beautiful. Top arm up. You can take your gaze to your pulgar, take the gaze to the thumb, take the gaze to your dedo gordo, your big toe, dedo gordo. And from here, let's see, bend the back knee, step it in, 2 feet, walk the right hand out, 1 foot. So you line up the thumb, your pulgar con tu dedito chiquito. The thumb lines up with the pinky toe. And then the left leg lifts. And you want to feel inner thigh, outer hip as you reach that heel. Alcanzamos el talón atrás. And then vamos a subir. You're going to extendemos la rodilla derecha. So you've really got to extend the right knee, not fall into it, right? So there's no hyperextension. The connection is all the way from the heel to the sits bone. Exhale, vamos a bajar la pierna. You lower the leg, take the arms, you can hug them around that front leg. You can step the back foot in again. And then if you like, pull the weight into that left side while you lift. Good, so you might pause anywhere, right? No one has to do anything. Each pose is a step. You can extend through that right leg if you feel it. Exhale, release, let it go. So everybody, let's take a moment to connect that upper body once again. You can draw little figure eights con your wrist. So push down with the top. Good, push, 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 feeling the palms connect. And then taking that and moving in the opposite direction. Super bien. From here, stretch, reach the palms out. And then hands here on top of the head. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, the arms come up. Take your right hand to the left wrist. Pull and stretch for a moment. Good. Arms come down, switch sides. Pull and stretch the other way. Good. And then from here, take your 2 wrists, fold them in at the rib cage. Good. Check your neck. Vamos a ver. We hiding. Hay tensión, dolor, escondida aquí. Is there tension, discomfort hiding in your cuello, in your neck? Exhale, shake all of that out. So now, let's find your mantas, let's find blankets, and we'll start shifting our focus here and try a little bit of work on your belly. Good, okay. So I'm gonna just come down into the floor. So I'm gonna let my knees move back behind me and take a big stretch. Walk your palms out, feel the chest open, open, open. Good, so when your hands walk together and the tailbone goes up, this is a great oportunidad para estirar el pecho, también los hombros. It's a good place to stretch your shoulders and your chest, your pecho. So desde aquí, so from here, I'm gonna bajar, bajar, bajar. I'm gonna lower my pelvis all the way down to the floor. And then just pause here for a moment. Everybody, rock your hips. Vamos a meter la cadera lado y lado. So rocking your hips side to side. And then let the tailbone move up, let the tailbone move down. We'll see babies doing this kind of stuff. Or I watch my baby do this kind of thing. Tailbone rises. Now pull the tailbone towards the heels, extend the arms out. And when you come to stretch, scoop the belly up from the floor. Arriba, arriba, arriba. Good, so just hold on to that for a moment. Then from here, vamos a bajar. You're gonna reach the palms a little closer to your templos, your hands a little closer to your temples. And then we'll come stretch up once again. You can raise the right arm without shifting the weight through the hips. There's some work in there. Right hand comes down, scoop into the belly, body, and lift the left. Good, and then vamos a bajar otra vez. Now your right heel and your cabeza van a mover atrás. You'll stretch the throat, la garganta. And back, let's try that on the other side, the left heel. Oh, and back one more time. Dos. Good. And then let's exhale. Lower the head. Let the heels squeeze together, and then let the thigh bones just float up a few times with your bent knees. So están subiendo, bajando, and you want to feel your pelvis nice and relaxed here, the pubic bone coming down, and then the thigh bones lifting through the glutes. Good. And so now extend the right leg, extend the left leg, and then lift them again through the glutes. Take just a few breaths, holding the legs lifted and scooping the belly up from the floor. And then exhale, just rock that out once again. And from here, I'm gonna let my arms float to my sides. Squeeze, squeeze. Vamos a apretar las manos aquí en tus glúteos. And then the tailbone's gonna drop down, the belly's gonna pull in, y vamos a subir el torso. So lift your torso desde el piso, good, from the floor, and reach your 10 deditos, so your 10 toes into the floor. Lift la cabeza, good, lift el torso. Beautiful, let the head come down with your arms just a few times. Roll, elbows out, elbows in, codos afuera, codos adentro, codos afuera, codos adentro. So you really feel that connection into the back. All these muscles supporting a long spine, flexibility in the spine, and life in those back muscles, por los músculos. So now your hands hacia tus tobillos. So your hands are reaching towards your ankles, or they're just hanging out on the low back as the knees bend. And then si quieres, you want to lift up, lift the sternum high. Good, and then I'm gonna roll hacia mi lado derecho. I'm gonna roll to my right side. And just feel un poco estiramiento. And then I'm gonna roll hacia mi izquierda. I'm gonna roll to my left side, and again, just feel a little stretch. Good, I'm gonna roll back through my center, extend my two legs, take the arms out and your big toes together. 5 breaths, Shalabhasana. Good, now take the right elbow underneath you, roll to that right side once again. You can externally rotate that top hip, Anatanasana. So reach the bottom thigh down, and a big stretch here. So instead of the tailbone rolling back, which is very unstable, move the tailbone towards the bottom heel and really plant, vamos a, you'll push the outside edge of the foot into the floor, your 5th metatarsal, and then move the tailbone towards the heel, hacia el talón. Good, now let's pull that leg in so it comes over, and we're gonna fold your 2 legs together. That right arm was underneath you, top arm up, Gomukhasana. And you can check on your neck. And I want you to notice if your thoracic spine is moving back, la columna torácica está moviendo atrás, move it in and pull the belly in. So we're supporting a long spine. Good, vamos a intentar, we're gonna try this same stretch, other side. So now, I'll just come over, let my left hand, mi mano izquierda, mueve de abajo de mi oreja. So it's behind, underneath your ear, and then we'll just get another little stretch here. Good, so extend through the heel. Vamos a extender por el talón. Super bien. Big stretch. Good. And again, feel what that, you don't want the pelvis to fall back, but instead the 2 hip bones stay equilibrada. And the tailbone reaches towards the bottom heel. You could even pull the bottom rib cage up from the floor. Muy bien, vamos a bajar. You're gonna lower that top leg, pull the bottom knee bent, push up, fold the knees, and then let's try Gomukhasana. Vamos a intentar Gumukasana aquí este lado. So your hands, obviamente no tienen que tocar, but you're just stretching, reaching, your chest open, el pecho abierto, la columna torácica adentro, your thoracic spine in, and then your dedos están estirando juntos. They're stretching towards each other. They don't have to touch, no tienen que tocar. Good, so exhale, release all that. And otra vez vamos a ver cómo está el cuello. And then I'm going to take my two hands to the mat and come onto all fours. And just for un ratito, just for a moment, I'm going to try placing my antebrazos, my forearms down into the mat and then hugging my palms together. And then taking the top of my head down. So you could stay right here or you could push the 10 toes into the floor and then walk your tailbone up. And then quizás one leg, then the other. If you want, you can practice taking the legs in the air, en el aire. From here, you can just slowly, slowly, slowly bajar las piernas. Place the feet into the floor, stretch, and from here, really, really relax. Vamos a relajar el cuello, relaxing your neck. I'm going to take my two hands to the left side of my mat and let my pelvis come down. So now let's try a little bit of core work here. So I'm going to stretch adelante and then exhale, reach back. So push your thighs into your hands into the thighs, and the sits bones into the floor. Un arm arriba y abajo. Otro brazo arriba y abajo. Dos brazos arriba without that losing that steadiness in the center. Good. Exhale, stretch, come, reach forward. So we're going to go back and try another little set of things. Nos sentamos arriba, taking the hands back to the muslos. Push your heels, your sits bones into the floor, moving back. Extend the right leg and back. Left leg and back. Push in, two legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down. Take a stretch over. So find that. Release, release, release. Inhale, nos sentamos arriba. So now we're going to sit up and exhale. I'm going to take my right arm up and now my left leg and just breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relajando, relaxing that down. Left arm, right leg out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, take your two arms up, fall into the belly and extend the legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the legs come down. Pull the palms underneath you. Lift the pelvis up. 5 breaths. Purvattanasana. Good. And then we're going to pull the weight to the feet. I'm taking my pelvis just in front of my blanket. Arms out. I'm going to lower down to the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms aquí en mi lado. Arms at my sides. I'm going to lift the head, shoulders, shoulder blades, rib cage. Come all the way up. Extend the right leg. Stretch out. Inhale, sit tall, and exhale, lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale, now just change the position of the two legs. And we'll come, lift, so from deep in your belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come stretch out over the left leg. Good. Inhale, sitting tall. And exhale, lowering. 5, 4, 3. Feeling that firmness through the thigh. 2, 1. Two legs out. Vamos a subir la cabeza, hombros, omoplatos. arriba. So now when you come up, really feel a long spine, thighs dropping into the piso. Oh, and let yourself stretch over here. Paschimottanasana. Let the head relajar. And then desde aquí vamos a subir otra vez. I'm going to lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the palms into the floor. From here, right leg, la pierna en el aire. Feel the hamstring stretch. Y vamos a bajar. Good. So press the arm bones down as the left leg lifts and feel the scapula squeezing together. Y bajar. So then from here, 2 legs lift. Arm bones press down. You could take the option of lifting your legs up, toes down, thighs up. Perhaps walk the shoulder blades a little more together. Bending at the elbow, take the hands to the hips, hips to the hands. And then rodillas en el aire. So your 2 knees up, dos legs en el aire. And from here, we're going to pull your hip bones up, 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 up. Stretch, reach back, back, back. Good. Then from here, you can lower the legs right back out, arms back out, and slowly let the tailbone return to the floor. Bend in the knees, press the elbows in, lift, and then come onto the top of the head. So now you're going to pull your labio superior, or inferior, sobre tu labio superior. So pull the bottom lip over your top lip. Breathe. Exhale, releasing all of that down. So now I'm going to take my 2 arms, place my palms underneath my shoulders, push my feet, empujamos los pesitos en el piso, push the feet into the floor, lift the pelvis, perhaps lift the top of the head, and from there, lift and stretch up. And from here, slowly lower that down. Good. Open the arms out and then cross at the ankles. Cross at the thighs. Let the knees come to the right, your gaze to the left. Good. Exhale, scoop the belly in. Change the cross of the legs. Vamos a intentarlo otra dirección. So you'll come the other way. Good. Desde aquí, let's open up. Let the soles of the feet move together, abriendo las rodillas, opening the knees. Manos aquí en tu panza, so place your hands on your belly. Move some big breaths down low. Moviendo. And then stretch your 2 legs out. And stretch your arms nice and long, opening into an X shape. And then let's turn on to one side. And push up. Find las palmas juntas, your palms together. Bajando la cabeza, cerrando los ojos, bowing the head, closing the eyes. Tu práctica es un regalo. Your practice is a gift. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you oh so much and enjoy your day. Namaste.